Welcome to the tutorial for creating playoff divisions. It was suggested that we should adjust enrollments for private schools. Reason why is that public schools lose a small percentage of enrollment after school has started. This small percentage, after talking to principals and coaches, is around 5% for most schools at its highest. So that is potential players missed after school starts. To guarantee that we try to bridge the gap with private schools, it was recommended that we add 10% of the private school's enrollment to the student population to adjust for this. There will be no 10% increase to schools whose enrollment has already been doubled. Those would be the single gender schools. There's 115 schools that are designated metro. The average enrollment of the schools is 927. From that average, any schools at or above 927, which is the average, gets separated from any school below the 927 mark. Take the top half and average it again. The average enrollment of the top half of these schools is 1,473. Any school at or above 1473 will be considered Metro Division 1. Any school below 1473 would be considered Metro 2. Now take the bottom half. The average schools in the blue on the bottom half, the enrollments on both is 495. Anything at or above 495 would be considered Metro 3. Anything below 495 would be considered Metro 4. On the rural side, there are 180 schools. The average school enrollment for these 180 schools is 578. Everything at or above 578 is split with everything below 578. Starting with the top half, and take the average enrollment of those schools. The average enrollment of those schools is 1,082. Everything at or above an enrollment of 1082 would place them in Rural Division 1. Any enrollment below 1,082 would place the schools in Rural 2. Now look at the bottom half in the blue. The average enrollment of the bottom half is 321. Any schools with an enrollment 321 or above will be placed in Rural 3. Any school with an enrollment below 321 would be placed in Rural 4. These are the metro divisions. Metro 1, Metro 2, Metro 3, Metro 4. Here are the rural divisions. Rural 1, Rural 2, Rural 3, and Rule 4. As you can tell, by taking these averages instead of dividing by 4 in both the metro and rural sides, helps to keep the school's enrollment closer together. We tried to do this in a way in which no schools had a significant increase in enrollment compared to the other. This ends the tutorial on how to create the divisions for metro and rural playoffs. Thank you for watching the video. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Any questions, you can email James McCleary at jmccleary@ndpios.com. Thank you again.